This is behind the scenes of chipper versus. Got the four-wheeler trailer to pick up the garbage. Right now Carmine's to clean up, we will, and everything will work out fine. I don't know if you can see the knot holes there, but there's a knot hole in the chipper versus, yeah, and he uses that knot hole to film from behind. That way the camera don't get beat up. So you saw us on the scenes of Chipper versus the new venture that Carmine's going into, and now we're back up here to working on the crane. It's a really nice sunny day today, blue sky, so hopefully we can get some work done. Actually didn't even plan today out. I should have planned today a little bit better because I wasn't expecting the sun, but we're going to work on this, and we're going to take some advice from a guy by the name of Richard. You know who you are. We're going to try to use it in a chainsaw to help us cut this out a little bit. I didn't even think of that. So have a good one, guys. We're going to keep going with the day. Anything goes Saturday. That works better.
Thank you for whoever in the comments said about the chainsaw. It's definitely a lot better than using axe and chisel. So thank you for that. Although the chainsaw does work good, there's some spots where we can't really get with the chainsaw. So the reciprocating saw that we have here, we just got a new blade for it, and this is working pretty well for some spots we can't reach.
Break off there pretty easy.
I don't know, it's white oak.
Yeah, I hear you.
Grandpa thinks it's going to break off easy. I don't think so.
Never doubt your grandpap.
That looks a little bit harder than easy. Yeah.
That does a little more cutting.
I thought so. There you go.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so that worked out good. Just gotta do a little touch-ups with the chisel.
Okay guys, so what I was going to do here is I was thinking about keeping this whole 8-inch piece, but I don't know if I like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1.5 inches off the top. This will be junk where the X is. So this is scrap, this is scrap, this is scrap, and I'm going to keep this square peg in here. It'll be 2 inches thick. That's about 5 by 5, I guess. That should be good to hold this then. So we've been using a combination of the chainsaw. We just cut this off with the chainsaw. Okay, and now we're going to, because this is a smaller cut here, not quite as deep, we're going to use this to cut this.
Alright guys, so the combination of the reciprocal saw and the chainsaw did pretty good. I'm surprised we didn't think of this sooner. But you can see there's little mess ups there.
I wanted you to build up your muscles.
Yeah, sure. But there's some mess ups here, so it's just easy cleanup with the chisel. Also, another thing Grandpa never told me. The other day when he told me to go chisel, he said, go get a hammer. So I grabbed a 4-pound hammer, or a 3-pound hammer, whichever one I grabbed, and he didn't tell me. So I was sitting there using a 3 or 4-pound hammer for doing all this chiseling, making it harder on myself. And Grandpa's using this little tiny thing that barely weighs like a pound and a half.
be able to cut pine this close to the edge and not crack it.
We both got our water. It's pretty hot and humid out today.
So guys, the same way that you see me put the file on the tooth of the saw and I look for a shadow or light, I'm looking here and I can see that there's no light shining through for a good distance here, a little bit at this end, a little bit at that end. So that's telling me that this is a little bit high. And if you, I don't know if you can see this edge, but this edge is a little crooked in here, and that's because it is high. The lower I go, the more I'll be taking off that edge. So if you look from here up, you see there's some light there and some light over here. So that means that it's high from here over to here. So I'm just shaping that down a little at a time.
Alright guys, as you can see, Grandpap's working. I'm over there working. What is he doing? He thinks because it's Saturday he can just lay under the truck and do nothing? Bullseye. What are you doing? Find something to do. Get to work.
Guard my truck.
With his eyes closed? I don't know about that.
Listening.
So Bullseye's napping while we're working. Make Bullseye clean up the mess.
Yeah, he will. He'll chew it up and spit it out somewhere. So Carmine, on the opposite side there, where Carmine's head is, there's a little bit of a line there that has to go down. So he's going to sand that down. It's not much, maybe a 30-second or so. And then we'll be in good shape here. Coming very nice. So we're going to have to mark the jib now and the boom, or the mast I should say, in order to be able to get these pieces together. Okay guys, so I had made some notes for myself. Let me see if I can back up here a little. I had made some notes for myself here with the numbers on, and then where the cuts get made into the jib and mast. So I need to check them again, but Carmine's going to start to drill. He'll use the hole hog and the hole saw there to drill this out. I could probably use the chainsaw to dig in there, but I don't want to make a mess out of this. So he'll drill this thing and he should be in good shape then with that. Yeah, that's facing down. Okay, that should work.
Alright guys, so I put the bit on the hole hog here. Yeah, that's it, the hole hog. Now you guys are going to see how difficult this actually is. I'm sure it's going to kick me a couple times. You guys are going to see that. It's hard to get it started, and then you have to do a couple things so that it doesn't kick on you, but sometimes it will and you can't really help it. You have to kind of get the feel for it. So let me pull the wire up here so I have some slack when it does kick. But I'm going to try and start it out, but I'm sure it's going to kick, so I got to kind of lock myself in. Like so. As you guys can see, actually the bit broke. I don't know which side. This side broke. As you guys can see, so I'm gonna have to get a new bit for in this. Thanks. It was just the first kick of it because it got down a bit and it just kicked right out. Nothing you can do about that. So I'm just gonna Just gonna loosen this up and I'll get a new bit on this. And we'll try it again. Trying to take it in steps so I can go down a little bit, then let my arms have a break. Then it'll help me from not messing up something and having a kick. But getting it restarted each time is a hard thing. It's a hard thing to do. I'm gonna try and push down harder on it so it can actually, like, it looks like I'm not getting that far in with it. Getting there. You guys saw it kicked a little bit there. So I So, what happened there, see, this is like a very difficult thing. I was pushing down, so I was trying to reposition my hand so I could keep pushing down because I slipped over here. But I knew it was going to kick, that's why I was able to let go and it didn't really throw me, but yeah, you guys saw. Just about there. I don't need to go down that far with it. I only need to go down the, I don't know how much you guys can see. I only need to go down the width of the blade. So I don't got that much farther to go. I got maybe an inch left to go. Just all the shaking and stuff, it just messes with the hands and trying to push down. It's just not really, you can't really get like comfortable trying to do this. And when you lock yourself in so that it doesn't kick on you, I'm locking myself in a position that's not, I can stay there and keep pushing down really hard, or however much I need to. So it's just a process. Just got to be careful with it, because I'm trying to take all the cautions necessary, like the stopping and stuff, so that I don't have to worry about it throwing me, because I've had it throw me before and it's not a fun thing. Alright, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to grab a step stool. We have a small step stool, so I can have like a height advantage on it, so I can do more pushing down and stuff. So if you guys just give me 1 second, I'll have that. Alright, so I'm back, got a step stool I can stand on. Now, I'm just going to try and keep you gotta do this a bit, just so I can, yeah, there we go. Come on. Start it over. Alright guys, so we already ate dinner and everything, went to church with Grandma, and now we're finishing up. We got 2 Morris here. He's drilling the holes. All he has to do is get them down to here, and then we can go at them with the chisel. I've been going at this one with the chisel. It's almost done. As you can see, I got like this corner, and then I got to do some touch-ups around it. But otherwise, that's almost done. That, and we got the tenons done. So these are our last 2 things we have to do. So he's just about down there with that. Just about. But this camera kind of pulls light out of everywhere. You guys can't even tell that it's really dark. But it's pretty late. It's there you guys go. It is 8:22. So yeah. So he's chiseling it out so that he can continue drilling down, because it'll hit this right here and then you can't go down as far as you need to. So he just hits it out and then I'll put it back in so he can get it down all the way. You can tell him that it's circling like that because I think the man is kind of yeah, I think you guys heard that. He said he bent the mandrel. He bent the mandrel trying to fix this, because he had broken a bit as well. So we were replacing it like that. But this thing is definitely something. Alright, I'll let you guys know what else we do. Not too sure how far we're gonna go, but we'll see. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is a 2-inch hole saw, so we are down to 2 inches. We are down 2 inches for each one. We just wanted to get this done. We didn't want to have to use this anymore. So, oh, it's a 4-inch hole saw, Grandpa said. But we went down 2 inches with it. Okay, there we go. So it's a 4-inch hole saw, and we went down 2 inches in each one. So all these are down 2 inches. There's just this little bit that I'm gonna have to chisel out so it's nice. We want to make sure that it's nice and smooth, and then tomorrow we'll square them all up, and then we'll fit them in. So we'll fit everything together. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to comment any questions you may have. And don't forget to subscribe as well. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.